Successfully all the way around. 6-1 on, 13-2 Dandy Imp, 14-1 Professor Page, 16-1 Old Redwood, 50-1 Relaxed Lad, and Steel Chimes is the 100-1 outsider.
As I told
him, but he didn't run too well.
No, and he was beaten 10 lengths by Pond House Secret Grey. Yeah.
Should hear 11-2 on now. Flying Instructor, 7-1 Dandy Imp. And little change the others, 14-1 Bar 2.
Yes, is the sister Judy Eaton used to train. They're under orders, they're off. Jonathan Turner.
For the main novices chase, they got 2 miles and a furlong and a half to go. Dandy Imp going to take them along as they race down towards the first. Dandy Imp, the first to ride Old Redwood. Professor Page takes it back in third, Flying Instructor 4. And then comes Relaxed Lad and Steel Chimes. So they start to turn for home on this first circuit with Dandy Imp and Brendan Powell make it. By a couple of lengths from Old Redwood and then Professor Page, one that's making his debut over fences back in third. Flying Instructor the grey is 4 and accompanied with another grey, of course, on the inside, Relaxed Lad in 5. Steel Chimes back in 6 as they come now to the second of the dozen fences they're going to take. All jumped that pretty well with Dandy Imp continuing to dominate on the inside. Old Redwood and the Black Jacket visor towards the outer as they race towards fence number 3. This will be the final one next time round. Dandy Imp, Old Redwood, then Professor Page and Flying Instructor, Relaxed Lad and Steel Chimes. So they race up towards the judge now with a full circuit to go, and Dandy Imp continues to make it by a length or so from Old Redwood. 5 back after that to Professor Page and Flying Instructor, and then a length back after that to Relaxed Lad and the back marker Steel Chimes. Swing now towards the next fence number 4, and Dandy Imp bowls along to it by 2. Dandy Imp to it now, jumps it well. All jump it pretty well. Old Redwood in second. Flying Instructor just being allowed by Norman Williamson to range up sides Old Redwood. And then Professor Page as they race down towards the water, the only occasion they'll jump it. Dandy Imp, Old Redwood, Flying Instructor. Then Professor Page on the outer. Relaxed Lad and Steel Chimes. The next they come to will be the first of the ditches. So Flying Instructor moves up on the outside of Dandy Imp as they come to it now. Both jump it well. A mistake there by Relaxed Lad back in 5, just cost him a bit of ground, and they start now to swing round with about a mile left to travel. As they do so, Dandy Imp has gone on again by a length and a half or so through Flying Instructor in second, Old Redwood third, Professor Page 4 on the outer, and then behind this one, Relaxed Lad, who made that mistake at the ditch, and they straighten up on the far side down towards the first of 4 they're going to take on this part of the course. Dandy Imp then still just the leader from Flying Instructor. Norman Williamson letting this one see his fences on the outer. Jump it just about together. Relaxed Lad has moved up into third. Old Redwood made a slight mistake this time, and on the outer of Old Redwood is Professor Page as they continue down the far side. One more plain one, then the second of the ditches, and Dandy Imp coming down towards this next plain fence now. Jumps it. Flying Instructor, a very good jump on the outer. 2 clear from Relaxed Lad, then Professor Page, another ditch. 2 Dandy Imp and Flying Instructor pop over it about 7 or 8 lengths clear now from Relaxed Lad, who's back in third. They've got 3 more left to take, and Dandy Imp still just leading Flying Instructor as they come now towards this, and Flying Instructor just Norman Williamson just allowed him to quicken on the outside. Beautiful jump takes him into the lead, and he goes about a length or so clear from Dandy Imp in second. These two have drawn a long way clear of the remainder, and Relaxed Lad in fact heads the remainder as they swing now towards home. 3 furlongs left to go, and the very high class Flying Instructor just allowed to quicken on now by a length or so from Dandy Imp, who's trying to stay with him on the outer as they come now down towards the penultimate fence. Flying Instructor comes to it now, ears pricked, again jumps it well, 2 to 3 lengths clear now, and doing it very easily indeed from Dandy Imp in second. Then Relaxed Lad and Professor Page are going to fight it out for third. They got 1 more fence to take in the main novices chase, and Flying Instructor coming now to it, into it now, jumps it beautifully. Dandy Imp takes it in second. Norman Williamson allows himself over a peep over his shoulder. A very, very easy winner indeed, this for Flying Instructor. Another one for the Paul Webber yard as they race up towards the line now. Flying Instructor, the very impressive winner of the main novices chase from Dandy Imp. Professor Page runs on for third, and Relaxed Lad back in fourth.
Well, the favourite wins pretty comfortably. Number 1, Flying Instructor, trained by Paul Webber, ridden by Norman Williamson, has beaten the second favourite, number 2, Dandy Imp. Flying Instructor, the 11-2 on winner, the favourite, and Dandy